Yo, how's it going, everyone? Is that time once again? We are back for the Dokkan early stream. It is Dokkan special
let's
day,
do this.
The 30th of the month. It is also the beginning of the official 7 days. So we're technically already in the countdown. But 7 days to go. Thank you. The game was super loud, yeah, because of the Death Stranding stream yesterday. So yeah, game's a little loud. You'll be disappointed with the new event. So someone said, man, those two new events were tough. I've already seen somebody post a screenshot saying that it was too easy and they beat it in 2 turns. So I'm a bit on the fence there. There's a bug of my daily logins. I got the cumulative login bonus, but not my in a row count or any other bonuses. I didn't hear any of what you said. Well, let's start again then, shall we? Yo, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back. The Dokkan early stream. It is the 30th, so it is Dokkan special day, as well as officially being the beginning of the 7-day countdown. We now have the in-game loading screens for 7 days to go, as you can see, for our boy Shenron. So yeah, officially we are now 7 days away from the global Dokkan campaign. As far as I could see, no other, I mean, I say that, I didn't look, but I haven't seen people going crazy posting reactions or videos. So there wasn't another teaser or hint or anything today. So yeah, I actually didn't even realise. It was yesterday. I'm trying to think what happened like 30 odd days ago or something. If the game was just so dead, or maybe it was a day that I'd recorded stuff in advance. But even then I made sure I did my dailies. Apparently at some point like 30 odd days ago, or whenever, I think it's like 34 days now or something, I just forgot to do anything on the game. So now my consecutive login thing is only at like 34, whereas my overall one is at like 3,000 and something. It's annoying. I think we've said this in the past before, but it's really annoying that you can't check anywhere. Like the only time you can ever see your like how many days you've logged in is like when you first log in right at the beginning. So I really only do 2 runs. How did I not use all those boosts already? But anyway, how are you guys all doing on this fine Monday morning? I mean, it's early Monday morning for me. I know it's late Sunday for some of you guys. Bring Thomas, Wake, Anto, Cal, Kieran, Peter, Solus, Bri, Cal. Hope you guys are all good. DB Saga happened and it made you miss a day. I mean, that's the thing. There was so little to do in game. I guess over this like period, there has been a lot of days where I've done like only discussion videos, like no actual gameplay. So, but even so, I usually remember to at least do my dailies. But there's a bug with the boosts. Well, so we just have infinite boosts currently, or you're spending, or what's worse is you're spending 80 stamina but you're not actually getting any sort of boost. That would be worse, wouldn't it? I mean, we're getting link levels, so I guess that's good. Right. Oh, it's supposed to be 5, but it shows 3. Okay. Interesting. This is the last day for doing this. This Krillin has had one link at level 9, I swear, for like a week. Do you think they will keep the super class debuff on Tech Fuse Zamasu when he's super easy A's? Maybe? Ideally, no. But he kept it when he got his normal easy A, but obviously super easy A's are normally a significantly bigger improvement, so... If Zamasu is fusing tag unit, do you think it'll go straight to CMZ? Yeah, I don't know. There's a couple of different ways they could do it, right? Because, like, one of them could fuse into corrupted fusion Zamasu and the other one could fuse into normal Zamasu, and they could have very different abilities. Or they could just have very different active skills and only one of them fuses, which is probably more likely, I would say. But obviously there's like a couple of different ways they could do it. Alright, well, I was going to say we'll go through and do like the majority of the dailies, but obviously as we are severely lacking stamina, and I'm not using stones to refresh my stamina, so we'll jump in and check out the event. We have to do the turtle training and level up a super attack as part of the missions. But yeah, these have reset, so a bunch more stones coming in from the other missions. Use 10 growth keys. Is that the... Wait, has it been a week since... That can't be this thing, right? Have they... Has this been a week since they've done these? No. I was going to say, how am I supposed to use growth keys when I can't do the event? But then I guess this isn't the... These aren't the missions that are only available for today, is it? They're for 6 days. So I've just got to wait until that thing is available again. Which is a little bit annoying, but... Yeah, of course they don't need any super attack levels. They're rainbow, so they must be at 10. I don't think I've got any. I've got a random SA3 Majin Vegeta, and I'm not really sure why. Let's do Extreme AGL, Buu Saga, Pure Saiyans, Vegeta family. Okay, so I've got this random, the random SSR copy. Who's at SA10 with all his paths open. Should make him the TUR really. And then I'll just keep this guy as the any other copies I pull. I've already got my SA5 copy of this Majin Vegeta ready for when he gets his easy A. I probably should keep the I'll keep the extra random copy though in case I need to change his hidden potential. Good old dozing guys, you love to see it. So I used 4 so far. So now I've used 7 so far. Well, there you go, they both worked. So then we got 2 out of 9, which is a better average, but it took getting to the 9 for 2 of them to actually work. My TN Prime Battle, additional normal, supers, what? The copium from Toons, wait, about what, about TN? We did get a large meat item for doing that, actually. Because then that means we could probably just jump in and do this one quickly, because that gives us another mission completed. Oh, we get 3. Oh, hell yeah. We'll just do 1 for now.
Alright, let's do this.
Oh, about it being Daima. I mean, we all thought it would be, to be fair. By the time it got to the day before yesterday, but it is funny seeing people talking about the ways that like Daima can still fit in with the celebration, which I mean I also kind of hope that it does, but at this point I'm very much not like expecting anything. With how they kind of pulled this like Uno reverse with the Future Saga thing, I wouldn't be surprised if there is just absolutely no Daima involvement whatsoever.
Alright, let's do this.
Which means they're either saving it now for Tanabata or for 11th anniversary, which is, I feel like that's just so long. Like we were saying on the podcast, I think the Daima ended, at least in Japan, because obviously the dub was behind, but like Daima ended in like February, which means if they wait until the 11th anniversary, which starts at like the end of January, beginning of February, that means they waited a whole year to put Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku into Dokkan, which just seems insane. But they did the same thing with Beast Gohan, so I don't know why we would be surprised. Why would they learn from their mistakes of like the whole fan base being irritated that Dokkan was the only Dragon Ball game that didn't have Beast Gohan in it? Well, Tala, there is no worldwide celebration anymore. That's what the Global Dokkan campaign basically is. Yo, Dark FE, how's it going? Yeah, let's try out this new event then. Perfect Cooperation Team Battle. And all foes of joined forces will alternate every turn. Oh, interesting, okay. Each enemy has a unique set of skills, like Liam Neeson in Taken. Engage in fierce battles where continues are not allowed. Goku will launch attacks that cannot be evaded by time, while Piccolo will launch his trump card special beam cannon. Make sure to stay alert. Because yeah, there's missions for like, yeah, it's reversible exchange boss. That's interesting. Alright, so we need Saiyan. We need to make a Saiyan Saga team. It would be interesting to see if you could actually do it with the free-to-play, like, starter team. But Goku's attacks can't be evaded as well, which is kind of awkward for Yamcha, but... Let's put those guys on and have them as a rotation, I suppose. The only problem is, yeah, who's the slot 1 unit on this team other than Yamcha? Because Yamcha can't dodge Goku, so Yamcha can't go in slot 1 against Goku. Obviously, Great Ape Vegeta can be one of them, but... Wait, you can't use Jadits? Really? Yeah, Anto's still shunned, I see. Yeah, Anto's still part of the Warriors Without Memberships. Representing the shunned community. Saiyan Saga, but you need to pick Earthbred fighter units. Oh, they limit it. Okay, right. So we should probably actually build the team in the event then. I was trying to build the team first so we could then just go into the thing like in the video. Yeah. I mean, there's clearly the Saiyan characters are right there. Say what? I mean, yeah, I guess we'll do that. Yeah, the only thing it says about Earthbred Fighters is that's what the skill orbs are for, that you get from the missions. Alright, well... Global. Yeah, I saw that. Where was that actually posted? Is that just on? Is it in the game or is it actually just on the social media thing? All right. Anyway. Let's get started, shall we? Hey guys, Marsengan here, bringing you a Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we have the release of the new challenge event, the Perfect Cooperation Team Battle, the hot-blooded battle where you will confront rivals who have joined forces. So let's see, break through the enemy's teamwork to get awesome rewards. Yes, this is where we get the special level 7 skill orbs for Earthbred fighters and Battle of Fate, which is pretty good. Can only bring one support item, no stamina. In this event, the formidable foes who have joined forces will alternate every turn. So it's like a reverse exchange boss, as I think Bringer said in chat, which is pretty funny. Each enemy has a unique set of skills and will use various strategies. Pay attention to the enemy's ability to secure victory. No continues. So we're going to jump in stage 1, Piccolo's trump card. Goku will launch attacks that cannot be evaded to buy time, while Piccolo will launch his trump card, special beam cannon. Make sure to stay alert. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and jump in. There are missions. Stage 1 with Saiyan Saga team. Then we've got without items and just beat the stage. So hopefully we're just going to jump in and do that straight away on the first try, but we'll see. I haven't actually attempted the event at all yet. Since there's a mission to not use items, I'm just not going to bring one anyway, since the idea is to not use them. So yeah, I guess we'll jump in. The only potential downside here, of course, is the fact that if we're using Yamcha, like, dodge is disabled. But I don't know how hard the enemies hit for this event. I'm not expecting this to be like end game red zone level, but okay, so he is physical straight away, which is awkward. Alright, well, I guess we'll see. If he just immediately one-shots Yamcha in slot 1, then we know that that's not great. Okay, 124k, yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay. I mean, we can recover from that, but not ideal. Oh, he can be stunned, okay. Alright, well, Yamcha getting the stun straight away. I mean, I suppose him being able to be stunned doesn't really matter too much. I guess it helps for the duration of the turn. But obviously the event description says that it's going to exchange every turn. So it's just going to change to Piccolo in the next turn and not be stunned anyway. So Kaioken Goku can one-shot if you get enough orbs. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense, right, with STR. Let me get the stats up for this and see. I don't think the stats are on Dokkan info yet, actually. Oh no. Yeah, so Goku's normals are only like 450k, his super's 1.1 million. And then Piccolo does the special beam cannon as 2.8 million, which, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Compared to like some of the big red zone bosses that we have, they're not hitting that hard. Alright, so we've got Piccolo. But that's the thing, Piccolo can be dodged. Okay, well, let's do that. I was going to say, we'll see how much Vegeta takes from the thing, but he just dodged, so. Well, there you go. Right, Yamcha. I mean, Piccolo's tech now, so Yamcha going to do some good damage. Yeah, Goku disables dodge, but not Piccolo. I mean, I'm sure Great Ape Vegeta would be fine. We know that he is super good tanking with his Easy A. Oh wow, yeah, Yamcha just going ham on Piccolo here. Jeez. Alright, well, that is probably GG then. Okay. Of course, Gohan and Piccolo doing basically nothing. Can we use the active skill with anyone here and just get the W? Maybe. Let's see if we can just get the W with the Yamcha active skill. Yep, there you go. KO. Yes, I mean, in terms of HP, like, they've not got a crazy amount. It's 120 million, which, considering how hard some of these guys can hit for now, is not particularly crazy. So, there we go. So, there's our 4 missions. There was a complete all the missions related to stage 1 as well for 3 stones. So, we've got our level 7 defense orb, level 7 silver crit orb, and then a level 7 additional with some attack as a gold orb. And those are EX skill orbs for Earthbred fighters, which is pretty good because obviously, like, any good new Goku, Gohan, Trunks, like any of those kind of characters would be able to have those skill orbs. So that is pretty good. And then, yeah, we have stage 2, which is the Buu saga. Vegeta's strategy. Vegeta will buy time with his high defense while Goku will launch a spirit bomb. Make sure to come up with a strategy. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be very much the same thing. And the mission, again, beat it, no support items. And then the category is Majin Buu saga, which, I mean, that's not going to be particularly difficult, is it? So I guess we could just replace the team that we used here. So Majin Buu saga. I mean, there's a couple of different ways you could do it. Like, you could run like a full Buu team if you wanted to. Maybe let's do that. Do the full Buu team rather than do like... Because, I mean, yes, I imagine Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks would absolutely destroy this stage. But we'll do the... Buuhan. And then Tech Exchange Buu, why not? So we're not using Tech Buuhan, because I know some people probably don't have him. Because also it means we kind of... It doesn't really matter too much if we die with, like, Fat Buu. But yeah, we'll try out the Buu saga, which is the full Buu team. Because, I mean, I guess technically if you use Tech Gotenks, right, the Spirit Bomb, I'm assuming, like, counts as a Ki Blast super, which means he just tanks it for, like, double-digit damage and counters, which is super easy mode. So we'll try it out with the Buu team and see how we get on. Oh yeah, and because of course we have a Buu saga enemy, so we can use this straight away. In fact, it's probably better, just for the sake of like overall damage output and stuff, it's probably better to just put Kid Buu in slot 1. Because even if we want Fat Buu to die, I'd rather he not die straight away in slot 1 and we don't actually get to do anything for the turn. So we'll just do that. Yeah, the worldwide celebration is no longer a thing and has been replaced with the Global Dokkan campaign and just like moved up slightly. So it's essentially now them having like the worldwide celebration as the global anniversary. So we're going to have 2 anniversaries in the year, essentially. 2 anniversary level celebrations. Because I can't remember what they've renamed the JP one to, but it's not just going to be called like the anniversary. Isn't it like Dokkan Supreme campaign or something like that? And then yeah, this one in July is now called the Global Dokkan campaign. Actually, this works out kind of funny, because if Goku's the one that comes in on turn 2, if he could do the Spirit Bomb straight away, if we just put the other Int Buu in slot 1, He dies to the Spirit Bomb, and then we just revive. We fight Vegeta again on the next turn, and then when we get back to Goku again, that other Int Fat Buu can just use his active skill. And just Ghost Usher. So... Oh, except of course he's attacking in slot 3, so... And we can still try that tactic, but... Kind of funny to see if this actually still does like one-shot him or not. So that's 7 free stones in the web store, code web store. Nice. I mean, seven free stones is better than no free stones, so we take those. Yeah, so I'm guessing the thing is, like, obviously the Goku and the Piccolo, because they're the big damage dealer phase, like, they just have way less defense. So, you can do damage to them, like, a little bit easier. Obviously, AGL Super Buu not being hit means he doesn't get an attack buff or get the extra attack or anything. But, he's fine. Crit for you. Will the Spirit Bomb kill Fat Buu? Can't dodge the Spirit Bomb. Yeah, 1.3 million, okay. But then we get our Fat Buu revive. Yeah, so we won't have a Fat Buu on rotation with the Ghost Usher ready for the next Spirit Bomb stage, but if he's only going to attack in slot 3, I'm pretty sure we just win anyway, especially if we do this. So we do that. Get our orbs for Buuhan, including a bunch of rainbow orbs, he's going to crit. And then, yeah, at the start of the next turn, we just do massive damage to Goku and then win. Before he's able to do the Spirit Bomb again in slot 3. Yeah, because even though like Vegeta's got high defense, like Kid Buu does a lot of damage as it is anyway. Buuhan should as well. So there's like, I would imagine there's like no shot we don't just kill Goku on the next turn. Kid Buu with the dodge, let's go. But yeah, the web store, this is what I said before, like the web store thing definitely worth setting up, because even if you don't buy anything, the fact that everyone just got free stones just for setting it up in the first place. Oh wow, yeah, Buuhan with the triple super turn with the guaranteed crits. So, see you later, Vegeta. Well, there you go. So that was the that was the new challenge event. Not particularly difficult. I mean, that's the thing, like, even if, like, we could have used a way stronger team. I thought using the Buu team would just be kind of the funny way of doing it. If you have Tech Go Tanks and like the Buu Saga team, you can field some incredibly strong characters, like the 10th anniversary Vegito and everything, right? But I thought that would be a fun way to do it. So it's 3 stones and the set of skill orbs for both stages. So not bad. Nice and easy, couple of good rewards. So it is what it is. It's not a new high difficulty level event. It feels like since the anniversary we haven't really had any high difficulty level events, but it'd be interesting to see what comes with the Global Dokkan campaign. But there you go. So let me know how you guys got on. What teams did you use to do both the stages? I don't imagine many people would struggle too much, but let me know how you guys got on down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Alright, there you go. Well, that was straightforward. Yeah, I told you you'd be disappointed. Yeah, it's that's pretty easy. let's go to the web store. Yeah, didn't they say that was like the retweet campaign thing? Like if the thing got enough retweets. Yeah, so go to the web store and then enter promotion code is at the bottom of the screen. Oh, it's at the top of the screen for me. Right. Web store. I mean, we'll be able to see it in game, right? So I've got 1,284 stones. Promotion accepted. So I should now, if I click to go to the home page, it should go up to 1,291. There you go. Nice. I'll retweet that just so more people see it. Make sure to grab your free stones. To the bottom on phones, right? Yeah, okay. That's because I looked it on the browser then, I guess. But yeah, either way, wherever it says enter promotional code, and then boom, 7 free stones. And at the end of the day, it's not like an insane amount or anything, but it's free stones. So So stone check. Alright, Annie's at 2,591. Damn. Thomas 2,136. Dark FE 1,046. Nice. Getting back up to 1,000, ready for the GDC is definitely where you want to be. Because obviously, if it's an anniversary level celebration, which I know I keep saying it all the time, but you have to think the reason why I keep saying it is because they don't ever say that, right? It's like we have the anniversary. And that's always just a given that that's like the best celebration of the year. And then the worldwide celebration is usually always good and is similar to the anniversary. But they've never specifically said themselves that like it's an anniversary level celebration. So the fact that they have specifically said that this time, I mean, maybe that's the thing. Maybe people will get their hopes up too much. But like, that means you can expect the celebration to be super good. And remember that like a normal anniversary level like celebration usually gives out around about 1,000 stones for the whole of the celebration. So if you're going into it with 1,000 stones now, that's pretty good for the like duration of the whole thing. Now obviously if they use the same pity as the anniversary and like the previous worldwide, you do need 2,500 stones, but that's without factoring in the fact that you can trade in extra SSRs that you pull that are characters you already have rainbow. So obviously if you're in a position where you do have a lot of rainbow units and therefore when you're summoning on the anniversary banners you are going to be getting a bunch of units that you can trade in for extra pity coins, then obviously you're going to be in a very good spot. If you're going in with 1,000 stones and they give out about 1,000 stones, by the time you've done all the summons and traded in a bunch of SSRs and all that stuff, then potentially by the end of the anniversary or by the end of the GDC, you're going to be able to hit the pity amount. So yeah, if you're at 1,000 stones or more as of now, then you should be in a good spot for that. And then obviously, you know, it all depends on your luck, right? You could be at like 400 stones and still pull the headlining unit like straight away, but Yeah, exactly. Those 7 stones could be the exact, like, leaves you with 50 stones left, and then you pull the unit, right? So. Need 792. Need another 1,800. Yeah. That is true. Summon points are going to be a thing that for the first time will actually be redeemable. Like, because no, at this point with the summon points, the amount of summon points that have been available so far, it hasn't been possible to get enough of them to get the like special ticket things. Whereas by the time we get to the Global Dokkan campaign and there's the extra banners for that, you will be able to. Magic Link level stage, go! Yeah, I'll put the second channel link in the chat. There is no second channel stream tonight, but there will be tomorrow. I started playing Death Stranding because I've been watching Little Blue play Death Stranding 2, and it looks awesome, and I want to play it, but I haven't played the first one, so... And it's one of those things, I was talking about it on the stream yesterday, like, you could just play it without playing the first one, because you can have like a recap, you can have a recap play and stuff like that, but it's just one of those things where there could be so many little things that, like, little references or like people mentioning things that happen in the first one and stuff like that, that like, even if you, I'm trying to think of the right way to explain it. I was struggling yesterday, and I think I managed just about, but like, it might even go completely over your head that it's something that you missed, but someone like might say something in a conversation, and if you haven't played the first game, you wouldn't necessarily even know, like, oh, that was a reference to something. You might just gloss over it completely and just think, okay, like, these people are just having a conversation, someone said some like random thing or whatever. Whereas if you have played the first one, then you're like, oh, they're talking about that thing from the first one. So it's not even necessarily that you might not miss anything that you need to know, but like, you don't want to miss out on things that could be like enriching to the story if you know what they're talking about when it comes back to like the previous game. So I figured if I'm going to play the second game, I should play the first one. And so yeah, we started that up yesterday. Well, actually I started doing streams for it yesterday. Started it up a couple of days ago. Got the intro and stuff out of the way. Done the whole like first area. So Squid Game 3. No, I haven't even watched season 2. I've seen all I'm seeing online though is everyone saying that apparently season 3 is complete trash, and that they like ruined it or something. I don't actually know like what the deal is, but yeah, all I'm seeing when it comes to like online discourse about season 3, the Squid Games, is that it's terrible. So yeah, I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, apparently it's really bad. 2 and 3 are one season but split. Oh, okay, it's like that classic thing that TV series have been doing a lot.
All right, let's do this.
Of the first game so much. I mean, yeah, I've definitely been enjoying it. I like the fact that at first, like, I can see why people don't like the long treks, like, but very quickly into the game, I've got the like blood grenades, so I can fight off the like well, even the bigger ones as well. I've killed a couple of the whale ones, but like fight off the BTs. And now I've just done the first part where you go across the lake on the boat, but now I have like the exoskeleton legs. So now not only can I carry more stuff, but I can also move faster. And that feels like a massive game changer. Like I made the trek from one base to the one where the boat is, and I pretty much just ran the whole way. Season 1 was lightning in a bottle. Yeah, it was just very like interesting and different, and like the twist and everything was crazy. Yeah, I thought it was. I really enjoyed it, but I mean, it's one of those things. They always left it like the way it ended, though. It was always left very much like leading to a sequel or like a sequel series. So it's a shame that with the setup and everything, they didn't manage to capitalize on it, which is a shame. Brainbuster, Brainbuster. Hey, shout out to Francois for re-upping their channel membership. Channel member for 34 months. Let's go. 2 months until the 3-year badge. You love to see it. Says, hi there, keep the great content coming. Hey, I appreciate you, Francois. Hope you are doing well. When the game came out, so many reviewers exposed themselves that they didn't actually play the game to that point. Well, yeah, that's all I heard about it. Like when I mentioned it to Little Blue, when she was saying about Death Stranding 2 coming out and how the first one was so good, I was almost like a little bit surprised. I was like, oh, really? Like, the only thing I'd really heard about it from when it came out is that it's basically just a walking simulator and it's kind of boring. But yeah, it is very much not that. I mean, it has got a lot of, like, there are, especially at the beginning, there are a lot of bits of, like, just walking. But as you get a little bit further in, I mean, I'm not even that far in. I'm like, well, I played it for 3 hours yesterday. I probably played it for, at most, like 3 or 4 hours before that. And I'm already at the point where, like I say, not only have I got the stuff where I can move faster anyway, but I've just unlocked, when I finished playing it last night, the ability to fast travel. So it's like some people's like major complaints about the game that I've seen pretty much all get like addressed or rectified within the first like few hours of the game. So oh man. Worst possible starting rotation. hate the last game of the season 3. Yeah, I can't say I don't know much about season 2 or 3. Maybe I'll get around to watching it at some point. I don't watch that much stuff like... right here. Yeah, it's not something, I know it's not something that Little Blue's interested in, and I don't watch a huge amount of stuff on my own anymore. Sometimes when I'm doing like things, like when I'm doing the Night Rain runs to try and get like bosses recorded and stuff, I throw stuff up on the other monitor. So I did finally get around to watching the final season of Cobra Kai, and that was great. It was a good ending to the series, considering that like right from the very beginning it's kind of always supposed to be a like Johnny redemption story. But yeah, I thought that was very cool. Alright, so we're going for the full-on we must dodge everything right at the beginning. Yeah, there's the new one, like the Karate Kid, is it Karate Kid Legends or something? So it's got Jackie Chan from the weird remake that they made, where he teaches Jaden Smith Kung Fu, but for some reason it's still called Karate Kid. And then it's also got Ralph Macchio in it as Daniel. Very interested in what the setup of that movie is. You're all right, Lawrence. Yeah, that was a great callback to the movies, because that's the thing, like the original movie is a movie that I grew up with. I must have watched it like, I don't know, 20 odd times, probably, I don't know, more, I don't know, but I watched it loads when I was young. I didn't really watch the second one very much, and I don't think I actually ever saw the third one. So like I didn't even know that like the big thing about the third one is that Daniel joins Cobra Kai for a short time, and that's obviously where Silver's character comes from. Did you see Nano's reaction to Jiraiya versus Pain? I did see the video posted, but I don't watch any of Nano's content, so I haven't actually seen it. Oh, man, I don't know if we can we even survive this turn? I did think, though, I did see, like, I hovered the mouse thing over it to see what it was, and I assumed it was him watching the series, but it's him playing one of the games, right? So it's like, I guess, just the cutscene from the game. Karate Kid 2 and 3 don't count. I mean, 2 was okay when they go to Japan. I don't remember a huge amount about it, other than that I have seen it. And then, yeah, I never watched 3. And then wasn't 4, like... 4 was, was it called, like, The Next Karate Kid? And it was Mr. Miyagi teaching, I can't remember who it was, who the actress was, but a girl, karate.
All right, let's do this.
I can't remember. I know I've seen it, but I don't remember really anything about it. But yeah, I've actually never seen 3, so it gets referenced in Cobra Kai, like, quite a bit, but I've not actually seen it. The dodge or die is strong. Oof. Okay. Too Fast, Too Furious. I've seen quite a few of the Fast and Furious movies. I used to watch. I used to watch them with my old housemate, just for like the lols. It was like the they're so bad they're good kind of like just funny movies. Although then I remember we went to see Hobbs and Shaw because he had like free tickets, and yeah, that was like that circled all the way back around to just like so bad it was bad. Like it wasn't even like cheesy, funny or whatever enough to be so bad it was good. It was just bad. But yeah, Kreese was good. I liked the like redemption for him at the end, like with him and Johnny. That was a good little like a cool little like sort of twist development thing at the end, like them coming back as like Cobra Kai at the end was cool. I will say though, like obviously, you know, it's very over dramatized because that is the whole point of the show, but considering like we saw when Silver met that guy Sensei Wolf, I can't remember what his actual name is, but like when he met him for the first time, he was in that like cage fighting underground like thing, just absolutely straight up destroying dudes. The idea that like the idea that Johnny could actually beat him is kind of funny, but I also liked that they didn't go for the very obvious, like right at the end when he was going to score like the final point, and they were saying about like now there's like 2-2 and like he's big mad and he's going to come for you, like you have to use the Miyagi-Do teachings and like let him come to you. And so he was having like the little flashbacks and stuff. There was part of me that was thinking like, oh no, he's not going to do the crane kick, is he? Because that would be so like that would be so stupid. But they didn't do that, which was good. Oh yeah, also I would say the only other thing that kind of the only other negative thing, because at the end of the day it's just supposed to be silly fun, like it doesn't have to be super realistic or anything, so that's fine. But the only thing that I thought was a bit like jarring was the CG Mr. Miyagi, like wasn't particularly good. Like there was one when they first showed him in like a dream sequence for Daniel. It was like very, very brief, so it wasn't too bad. But then they had that scene near the end of the series where Daniel has the dream where he's in the back garden dojo, fighting all the guys in the skeleton costumes, which is obviously a reference to the first one. And yeah, it's like him and Mr. Miyagi fighting all of these like dudes. And unfortunately, in that scene, they do way too many close-ups of Mr. Miyagi with the CG, and it looks really bad, especially when he's talking. Like, but yeah, it's a cool touch to have him in like the little flashbacks and dream sequence type things. But yeah, the CG was not great. Pan's still coming in clutch with the dodges. Should stop doing CGI. Yeah, I mean, like I liked the idea of when Daniel had the dream about like the Sekai Taikai from the past, so it was like young Mr. Miyagi, so obviously it was just played by somebody else. Like that works. Like, that was cool. Doctor Who fan. I've never really watched any Doctor Who. I watched some of like when they very first brought it back, like years and years ago now. When they very first brought it back and like Christopher Eccleston was the Doctor, I saw like a couple of episodes. And I've seen a few of the episodes where David Tennant is the Doctor, but that's pretty much it. Like, I've not really seen much of it at all. Okay. Yes, like this turn and this turn only, we can get away with putting Vegito in slot 1, because even if he gets supered, he'll tank it on the active skill turn. Sadly though, there's no way to get like the key that we need without getting like all the rainbow orbs, which ideally I need to save for Mechikabura. Bro, why didn't I get the green orbs? That means he doesn't get his buff, and he doesn't get... he will get an additional because he got 2 rainbow orbs, but... what bad turn. I've seen some clips of some of the Matt Smith ones. From what I've seen, like, I think David Tennant is the best Doctor, but obviously it depends on like the story and the episode and stuff, but from the ones that I've seen, or like seen clips of, that's my favourite. But hey, shout out to is it Sativahi Bread? Sorry if I said that horribly wrong, but for the follow over on the Twitch side, what's the new Team Battle event? It's the new challenge event that came out earlier. We did do it earlier on the stream. I'm going to be putting the video up on the YouTube channel a little bit later. It's nothing super crazy. It's basically just an event where the boss changes each turn between either Goku and Piccolo or Goku and Vegeta, depending on which one you're doing. And the second phase character can do like a big one-shot attack, so you just kind of have to build up and take them out before they get you. But overall it was pretty straightforward. Pan's still fortunately coming through with actually dodging these super attacks. Okay. What do you get from it? I'm free to play, so I try to do the decent banners. You just get some you get a couple of stones, but you get some EX skill orbs for Earthbred Fighters or Battle of Fate characters. So, and they're quite good skill orbs, so I would say it's worth trying to do. Because obviously the global Dokkan campaign starts in 7 days, and those units like are going to be some of the better units in the game. So that's what you want to be focusing on summoning for. And depending on who we get as a unit, like if we get a reversible exchange Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Vegito Blue, which, I mean, I don't know. But remember that that unit, because of Goku, will be on Earthbred Fighters, so you'll be able to use those skill orbs on them. Although I think Zamasu's on Battle of Fate, right? So... yeah, I always thought that Karate Kid remake thing with Jaden Smith was like a really weird choice, like thing, because even in the movie itself, like he teaches him Kung Fu. So why is it called Karate Kid? Obviously, just because they want to use the name of the franchise for the sake of like nostalgia bait, like advertising. But like, yeah, why is it called Karate Kid if he's teaching him Kung Fu? I think we can get away with this on this turn because we've got the AO support. Yeah. Alright, so if we get decent damage on this turn and Pan actually dodges in slot 1 on the next turn, we might be okay here. 430 stones saved, grinding the LR Dr. Wheelo. Just got the STR LR Vegito finished after what feels like an eternity. Yeah, when he first came out, that was a long old grind, but I guess it's a little bit easier now with like all the stuff being available in the shop straight away, so you kind of know exactly what it is you need and like what you have to farm and everything. Because yeah, I remember when he first came out, after winning the legendary election. It's kind of crazy to think that that was a thing. People got to vote on who was going to get an upcoming free-to-play LR, and then first he dropped as a just an SSR that you could farm up, then got a TUR Awakening, and then eventually got a an LR Awakening, and on release it was like really, really good as well. But alright, well, here we go. So Pan has come in clutch every turn here so far. If she can just dodge the super on this turn, then we should win. If she doesn't dodge the super, then we lose. So this is the RNG of all RNGs right here. And of course she's going to dodge every single attack up until the super, and then... Oof. Alright, well there you go. I think he's been attack lowered so much that like no normal attacks on this turn are going to do any damage. But yeah, as long as Vegeta and Mechikabra do enough additionals, then... Oh, yeah, see, Vegeta only doing the normal there is not great. Oh, Mechikabra didn't crit. Oh, are you serious? If he survives with like 1 HP, I've got no slot 1 unit for the next rotation. Bruh. My soul's just left my body. Why? Yeah, no one on this rotation can tank the super in slot 1, so... And I don't have Aos on the rotation, so I can't even take the risk that she's going to dodge. The friend Goku only has 9 dodge. Oh, bruh. Oh, man. Because, yeah, this is now because we're 6 turns through, that means that Vegeto's lost his damage reduction, so he can't tank. Goku can't tank the super. Oh, man. We're so close. I mean, we have had turns in the past where he didn't super in slot 1. And this is one of those turns. Let's go. Oh. I mean, in this run, he supered in slot 1 every single time, right? Except for that last turn. Oh, man. There you go, boys. Heroes team still relevant. Out here still beating the new content. No items. Let's go. Oh my god, I cannot believe that. When he survived with that 1 HP and we had no like dodge or slot 1 tank, he's attack lowered enough that his normal attacks were just never going to do damage to anyone at that point anyway, but the super still does so much damage because his super does like 4 million. So there you go. The Heroes team absolutely coming in clutch. Funny part is I didn't record it because I didn't think we were actually going to do it. So it means I have to just download the stream afterwards and then rip it from there. But the important thing is we got it done. So but let's go. Heroes be staying relevant. Oh yeah, apparently they've properly announced the that new JoJo gacha. Where's the post gone? I had it here a second ago. It's called Aura Overdrive. Although it does look like it's only going to be JP. Yeah, pre-registration opened today in Japan on the Play Store for Android and App Store for iOS. Game features characters from the first 6 parts of the series. Battle system is a tactical grid-based strategy RPG with an automatic combat mode. But hey, that's pretty cool. Jean-Claude and Goddess Pan saved the Heroes team. Sudden Death. I can't remember if I've seen that. I know I've heard of it. Heroes was my first team. I mean, yeah, Heroes has always been fun, like, just because the units are cool and different and interesting. But unfortunately, Heroes has kind of always been cursed with releasing in that November time slot and then getting power crept by the anniversary. So on JP, if you summoned, it was like the units came out in November and then immediately by like the anniversary in January were not good. Which is unfortunate. Protagonist is part British/American and it's JP exclusive. I know, right? Alright, well, we actually did it. I'm shocked. The Bardock team with some of the LR Bardocks quite nice. I mean, yeah, the free-to-play, those first like set up free-to-play teams have been pretty decent. Actually, I wonder, I did say it when we did the video, but I wonder if we can do the do that new challenge event like Saiyan Saga stage with the free-to-play Saiyan Saga team. Or whether or not that would be too difficult. Because you have to have, was it you as the leader? And we've got you, Krillin, Tien, Goku, Piccolo and Gohan. And then I guess you would use a summonable friend though. Who here agrees Die Hard is a Christmas movie? Oh. There are 2 types of people in this world. People who think that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and people who are wrong. Because yeah, Die Hard is absolutely a Christmas movie. It takes place at Christmas, at a Christmas party that the main character would not be at if it wasn't a Christmas party. So Christmas is integral to the story. Yeah. Exactly. The real ones know. Okay, this might be a bit too difficult for the free-to-play Saiyan Saga team. I don't know. It's a Christmas movie for sure. Fiance says no. It's weird saying that. Yeah, congrats again, Kieran. Yeah, Fania says it is. Thomas says it's not. Oof. Ding, 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 ding.
All right, let's do this.
Because that's the thing. I guess it all comes down. I know it's been an age-old meme, so I know it doesn't really matter. But if you think it is or it isn't, it's not the end of the world. But like, has been a meme for a very long time. But I guess the key factor is what makes a Christmas movie, because I feel like whilst that doesn't necessarily automatically make something a Christmas movie, like one of these things, you have to have like all of a list of a certain set of things. And so I feel like it being set at Christmas is like a big part of it, surely. Like, are there any movies that are actual Christmas movies, like that are definitively considered Christmas movies, but they don't like take place at Christmas? Is Bad Santa a Christmas movie? I mean, it's set at Christmas and it's about a Santa, so I mean, to a certain extent, surely it is. Oh God, I don't know. Actually, can this? I don't know whether this the free-to-play Yamcha is actually any good in SOT 1 or not. I just want it to be different. Fair. There's that meme where it's like the guy in line where it's like just making sure I stand out like that. Oof. Yeah, okay, so the free-to-play Saiyan Saga team probably is a bit too weak. But that's fair. Yo, Prof, how's it going? Oh, Prof, you missed it. I can show you because it will come up as the last used team, but look at that. Team from previous clear. That looks a lot like a Heroes team to me. If I assume if they can't, Bardock's can't. Yeah, probably not. Although, because that's the thing, the mission is for Saiyan Saga. So you don't have to use the full free Saiyan Saga team. You can use any summonable Saiyan Saga units you have as well. Which is what I did, right? Obviously it makes it a lot easier. But one of the missions for that stage is to use 6 Saiyan Saga characters. So I was trying to see if the free-to-play Saiyan Saga team would actually be able to manage it, but it does seem like that is not the case, which is not really surprising, to be honest. But yeah, I think that is it then, isn't it, for today in terms of the new stuff? It was just that event. Apparently that JoJo game has an official Twitter account, but it's locked and has no like followers. And apparently they have a YouTube channel as well that doesn't have any content. And all the stuff was only created in like April. I know the game's not even out yet, but like, what are they doing? I think National Lampoon's Family Vacation is one of the best Christmas movies of all time. I used the free-to-play team to beat it, but Yamcha carried it. Yeah, I guess it depends. Like, 'cause how do you like who tanks Goku on the first turn though? That's the problem because Yamcha can't dodge. A better question: who will win out of John Wick, Jason Bourne, James Bond, Ethan Hunt, Jack Bauer, or John McClane? Man, I mean, knowing only what I know from the movies that I've seen, because I know all of those characters have multiple movies, books, TV series, all sorts of things. But I mean, surely it's John Wick, like the living embodiment of being OP. Because I mean, at the end of the day, whilst he's a cool character and a cool action movie like lead, John McClane's just a normal guy who was just a normal cop. I guess like the newer James Bond, like when they moved into the Daniel Craig era, they kind of revamped James Bond to be a bit more like Jason Bourne and stuff like that. So it was a bit more actiony and like fast-paced kind of stuff. So they're very similar. Jack Bauer, I never really saw much 24, but I don't think I ever saw him do anything on the level of like John Wick and like Jason Bourne. Ethan Hunt, I guess it depends on like the different Mission Impossible movies, is kind of varies. I think it's still John Wick, but awake for some time, an appointment to get electrocuted. Interesting. Jason Bourne and the spies in those movies have a super serum. Do they? I don't remember. Okay, yes, we've done all those. And the only one we've got to do for this is the growth keys, which I can't use yet because the events haven't reset. When did they come out? That's the only annoying thing, is it doesn't tell you, like, because it's only once every 7 days or whatever it doesn't tell you, like, when it is it's, like, refreshes. But yeah, I have to wait for it to refresh, basically, to be able to do it. And make them superhuman compared to normal people. Yeah, I don't remember that. I mean, considering the things that we've seen them use, I mean, like, James Bond could have some weird, interesting gadgets, I guess, but, like, the thing is, if they're all just coming into, like, they all just end up at the same place and have a shootout or whatever, like, I know it gets a bit ridiculous in the later John Wick movies, but, like, John Wick basically has a fully bulletproof suit, which people like Jack Bauer and, Ethan, what's his face? Ethan Hunt and Jason Bourne, like, they don't. I got to 801 on this one now. I put the auto clicker on and then it just like just randomly stopped at one point. I can't remember what we were on the stream the other day when we did some of the stages, but we got another good like 20 odd stages through. Wick is the only one on the list to die. The superhuman ones are from the Jeremy Renner movie. Yeah, I haven't seen that. That's the extra one, isn't it? The Bourne... What's that one called? Yeah, that's like the side movie one, isn't it? I haven't seen that.
Acts of gods are an heroic, while mortal endeavors
But yeah, I mean, obviously it's like it's one of those things. It's just a funny idea to talk about because it is. Each of those characters are obviously the whole point of their character and the whole point of the story really is that they are the top level character in their verse, and it would be weird if like there was multiple of them. But yeah, the last John Wick movie, as much as I enjoy all of them because they're all just crazy, silly, like fun, the last one definitely is like taking the unrealism, like over the topness, like probably just a little bit too far. Because at least in the first one, like, whilst there are still some fantastical sort of like, well, I don't know, I don't think anything is over the top for sure, but over the top doesn't necessarily mean unrealistic. Like, the first one still has sort of like grounded in realism a little bit, I would say. And it's cool that you get like these little insights into the way the assassin world works, where they show you like the gold coins. They don't over explain anything, and like it just all seemed really interesting and cool. And then the second one, when they start to bring in all like the high table stuff, the second one probably wasn't as bad either. But then once you get into like the third and the fourth one, that's where they really start to get like super over the top, like
Alright, let's do this.
special Dragonstone update. No. Oh yeah, it's 9 o'clock. Let's have a quick look. Oh, is it in the news? It's not actually like a tweet. Yeah, so is it just a news thing? It's not like the special Dragonstone section at Barbershop will be updated. Wait, so what are they actually... Is someone being added to it? Yeah, the fourth one's just absolute chaos. Like, it almost verges on the point of like silly, like anime, like sort of thing. Like Donnie Yen's character. Like, I get that the whole point of the John Wick universe is that there are these really cool, like crazy skilled assassins and everything, but like the idea of a character who is blind but can still take out like an entire room of people with guns with a sword, like that's where we get into like the unrealistic movie character type thing. And a lot of the early John Wick stuff was kind of believable to a certain extent. And then yeah, like that is a very anime or video game like type character. The guy that's like blind but can still fight an entire room full of guys with guns. Like, it's just not something that makes a huge amount of sense for like real life. Yeah, Daredevil level, exactly. Yeah, Daredevil's super, like, he's so blind he can see better than everybody else, basically. He's so blind he has like super vision senses. Like, yeah, it's kind of, it gets a bit crazy for that. Oh yeah, the massive fall down the stairs as well. Because like he's trying to fight his way up the stairs to get to that place before the deadline runs out, and then there's a bit where he just gets knocked all the way down the stairs. I suppose it's supposed to be like, I guess it's just supposed to be kind of funny, but it does go on for like too long, I think. Oh. Oh, okay. It's the keys. Yeah, exactly. Blind sword, blind like martial arts masters is a super old cliche, but yeah, like the whole fact, the movie ends with them having a like walk 10 paces, turn around and shoot each other, except one of them is blind. Like, okay, so let's have a look here. Oh, the special stone section. So does it actually say like what they're doing? Is scheduled to be updated on Monday the 7th. The characters, addition of characters. Oh, what is these guys that will be added? Oh, so they're adding like the Saiyans without limits and Tamasu, full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Oh, the 8th anniversary characters. Bulma, Tree of Might Goku, Golden Frieza, UI Sign, Int Rose. Okay, interesting. I mean, to be fair though, this is exactly what I said the other day of like, don't use them until we know who's getting like the easy A's and super easy A's. That's what I already said in the video that I made the other day, right? Because until we know which characters are getting updated, like that's when you'll know who's best to spend your things on. Oh wait, hang on. Because Truth Tweet says it's the beginner stone pack, so it's not even like the actual thing. Did I just not read it properly? Why does it do that? Did I just not read it properly? Oh yeah, which can be obtained by purchasing the premium Dokkan welcome pack. I'm not sure if that's even... Is that going to replace this thing? I guess. Okay, so yeah, it's not even got anything to do with the actual like GDC stones or anything. So yeah, so it's not actually anything that is relevant to like most of us. It's the welcome pack thing that you could have bought ages ago, like the little beginner pack thing. So they might revamp it so that you can buy it again. Well, there we go. I got the... Did I take a screenshot? I'll take a screenshot. I'm really interested to know who... I really want to know. We talked about this on the podcast last night. Like, if you got the keys, let me know. I really want to know what the... like, what the cutoff point was. Like, if you got the keys for the final, for the Million Arena thing, like, what score did you get in the semi-finals? Actually, yeah, we need to ask Vilify, because he told us on the podcast. Because yeah, Vilify had like the worst luck possible, where he used all 200 of his keys, but his high score was like 85 million. So if he got the keys, then 85 million was enough. I got my 99 crit, yep. Okay. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. Let me know if you got the keys. Yeah, so it's just the beginner pack thing, so there's nothing really that interesting there. Because for most people, you've either already got that beginner's pack or it's not something that you particularly care about anyway. I only did like 50 million and got in. Oh, damn. I wonder, I do really wonder. Oh, Anto got 40 million. This is what I was saying the other day. Like, I wonder if it's a case of either not a lot of people played it. I mean, obviously, anyone who got into the semi-final obviously does have their account linked. So that won't be an issue with the semi-final. The first one, there are definitely people that played it that didn't get... that didn't like link their thing, so they didn't actually register a proper score. But obviously if you got into the semi-final, you have to have registered your thing correctly. Yeah, all caps. Web store has to be all caps for the free 7 stones. Okay, so Million Arena Finals keys. Minato says he hasn't got his yet, so maybe they've only dropped them on global. Although actually, I guess the 2 different versions will have 2 different leaderboards though, right? Oh, I didn't think about that. Because yeah, it'll be different for JP and global. Why did I receive finals keys? I'm not even trying the final stage. Well, if you did the semi-final stage and you got a decent enough score, then well, there you go. You got the keys. I mean, I guess that's the thing. You might as well try just to get, even if you don't get the full score, you can beat some of the missions and get some extra stones. Apparently they're not in the database for the thing. Check the characters listed for the premium stone. We've already looked at it, but it's only for the beginners pack thing that you buy from the shop. So it's something that's probably not going to be relevant to a lot of people. But they've added in the Saiyans Without Limits and the Fusion Zamasu, which is interesting. The fact that the 8th anniversary LRs are in here is kind of cool. But I mean, the thing is, those characters are all sort of outdated to the sense that, like, if you're a new player, like, it's kind of cool that you could get one of the 8th anniversary headliners, but, like, they're not going to help you beat all of the new difficult content or anything. So, interesting. The stage apparently isn't out until, is it like the 1st? Which is tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Somebody replied saying they got 21 million and got the keys. Hey, shout out to Sparkman for becoming a channel member. I appreciate you, my dude. Welcome to the Ningen Club. W's for Sparkman in the chat. That goes up by 1. Now, what's Minato saying? Million Arena was extended. Wait, no. Key should be out, so I don't know. Final. Oh, wait. So the final comes out later. Oh, wait. Is the stage actually out? You can tell me what I want, but 27 million gets the keys. The Dokkan community is not as big anymore as anyone thinks. Well, there are some people. You have to remember as well. There are some people that just won't have bothered to play it. Like, someone might have literally had one attempt, get like 10 million or die, and then just be like, okay, I'm not doing this. Right, yeah, Portal of Memories, let's have a look. Yeah, no, so the event isn't out yet. So yeah, the event isn't up, but we have the keys. Interesting. Yeah, let me double check Proton's data download thread thing quickly. Where is the data download thread from the other day? It's not even the most recent data download, it's the one before that. Right, Million Arena final stage. Where is it? Oh wait, no, because it got pushed, didn't it? Because it should have been out on the 27th, but... Where did they put the thing about the Million Arena thing? Was it in here or was it in here? Okay, yeah. So, match the Million Arena final event period adjustment to the JP version. The international version will also implement the same change. So yeah, the final starts tomorrow. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the event isn't out yet. The event comes out tomorrow. But... yeah, that's crazy. Just like... Well, there you go. So that is definitely very interesting. Remember how to start this the other day? A green dragon stone list in Barbershop. Must have bought it ages ago. The purple keys are for the final stage. I got the keys. I used my AGL Gogeta team to beat the semi-final stage just for the stones. Did not get a high score. Damn. Yeah, so the event is out tomorrow, so we'll be checking that out on stream tomorrow morning. Let's hope tomorrow we get another sneak peek, because I'd be extremely bored waiting new events when we only have Trash Arena. Yeah, today we literally just got the that team challenge thing. Tomorrow is the Million Arena final. Do we actually even have... is there like... there's not a full screen image for this yet, is there? It's annoying. Unless there's one on the the JP version. Okay, there is on the JP version, which is annoying. Why does the global one not get updated properly? Because yeah, I recorded that video earlier. I need to get my dude to make a thumbnail for me. Right, so get that on the go. It's almost time for them to reveal the units or part of the units. Yeah, the Wednesday, the 2nd of July is when they're going to show, like, that will be the official announcement of, like, the theme and everything. And give it, like, the official name of the celebration and all that kind of stuff. And then the big stream, the one on the 5th is, like, the big stream that shows, like, they'll show actually what all the characters do and, like, their full kits and everything. The one that we're going to see on Wednesday, the one for the 2nd, like, it'll be a confirmation of the theme. I reckon we'll be lucky if we see, like, the card arts. And then that'll just be it. Like, that'll be it, essentially. What's the new thing we get if you summoned on the last few banners? Oh yeah, the summon points, which can then be exchanged for tickets. But so far it's impossible to have enough points to actually get the tickets. So that'll be a thing that's like only really viable for the like once the GDC starts, and then you summon on those banners, you will then have enough. Says Dragonstone is only available for 100 hours when you first start the game. Is it that one? I advanced to the semi-finals of 60 mil only. Oh yeah, like there are people who there's already been someone in the chat that said they got 21 million and got through. Do you think the banners will be live on the 7th? That's a Saturday. The 7th is Monday. Because yeah, the celebration officially starts on the 7th. And so it just depends whether they do the thing that they've done in the past. They don't always do it. Some years they do, some years they don't. But the celebration starts on the 7th. And then hopefully the banners are just out on the first day and not like the next day or something. Yeah, so it's really hard to tell whether it's because many people just did not bother to do the event, or if it's a mistake because the event is just that bad. I mean, it is just that bad, but yeah, I haven't spent any stones for ages. Like, I only summoned for Tau, Kalen Caulifla, and Tien with the free tickets.
All right, let's do this.
Sorry, I was looking at June. Tala just spreading misinformation on the internet. Well, that's the thing, is content in Dokkan for quite a while has been coming out on a Tuesday, so there is the possibility that the celebration starts on the 7th, but the banners come out on the 8th. But we shall see. Hopefully it just all drops on the 7th, because it really kills the hype a little bit for them to have this, like, have these big anniversary level celebrations. They start, and then on day one you just get like a farmable free-to-play character stage and like the first 2 stages of a new red zone or something, but then that's it, and you don't get the new characters until like the next day. That feels like such a massive like hype killer, but just some for Golden Week hit. Banners go live JP time, says on the 7th. Let's hope so. We should find out more from the stream as well, because they'll say, like, they always have that like text at the bottom where it will say like banner time, and on the global version it will say PST. So if it says like the 6th PST, that means it's the morning of the 7th for me. But if it says the 7th PST, then that potentially means it's the morning of the 8th. Or it could be very late in the evening on the 7th, it depends. Because they have done them at different times before.
I think it's time to put him out of his
I need to turn the animations off again. I only put them on to be part of that video.
Rush? Let's just try to enjoy ourselves. We wipe out all
Which,
of
to be fair, I
humanity
need
now,
to
then the fun
get ready
ends
to
and we've got nothing left
start
to do,
putting
right?
into the editor for because yeah, whenever they mention like the time PST, then it's like I always know that it's not coming out until like the next day for me in the morning, unless they are releasing at an odd time, because they could be coming out at a weird time PST, and then it wouldn't be the morning for me. So it's always slightly confusing. Read the full news about it, will tell you only have access to it during your first 100 hours of starting the game as a new player. Yeah, I think they give people the opportunity to get it though, like when they first released it, because obviously there'll be a lot of people who, when it was first made available, had obviously already been playing the game for ages. So actually, if I just do that, I think we just win without having to worry about tanking in slot 1. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to wrap up the stream there. There's no late stream tonight. We'll be back tomorrow morning for the Million Arena. So make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you are new, give a follow if you're over on the Twitch side. That's going to be it for today. No other news or teaser or anything. So Million Arena comes out tomorrow morning. I don't think I'm not expecting any sort of new teaser or anything, because remember, tomorrow is the 1st. And then the first big, well, I say big, it's probably going to be quite short, but the first reveal stream is going to be on the 2nd. So there's probably not going to be any more hints or teasers at this point, but yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it from me. I appreciate you guys coming out. Hit like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.